Oh, I must have hit my head pretty bad. Oh, you must be the person who saved me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I probably would have been dead if it wasn't for you. So, you have my full gratitude. You look puzzled. I'm not too shocked. But, if it is about my appearance, then allow me to explain. I am a bat hybrid. I look like a human, but I have features of a bat as well. For example, the wings, the ears, the sharp nails. Oh goodness, you went from confused to very scared. Huh? Oh, no. I am no vampire. I'm just a bat. Also, we don't hurt your kind. I'm a fruit bat, you see. The ones you're talking about are vampire bats. It's in the name itself. But yes, from the name of my species, I feel like you can tell that our main food source is, well, fruit. I love bananas. It's so good. And strawberries and blueberries. Just anything I can find, really. I'm not a picky eater. Well, I don't eat meat, but... Well, if bugs aren't considered a meat, then... yeah, I don't eat meat at all. The ones you're talking about, the ones that you fear are vampire bats. Those things are scary, even for me. And we're in the same family. Ugh. So don't worry, I'm on the same boat as you. Well, they just look so scary. Their noses, well, I think they're very cute, but they're so intimidating at the same time. Is that remotely even possible? To be extremely intimidating, yet so adorable at the same time? One of my cousins is a vampire bat. She's one of the nicest people I know, but when she gets mad, oh goodness, the world trembles, the sky turns black. And, oh, it gives me shivers just thinking about it. I thank God every day for being on her good side. I do want to ask, if you don't mind me asking, do you happen to have any fruit on you? Like bananas? Oh, well, you see, I haven't eaten in a while, and I feel my stomach just twisting and turning. So, I was wondering if you could spare some for me? Just a single banana would be great. They're so good, so mushy and amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Look at how amazing that banana is. Oh, goodness. It is wonderful. And now I will consume it. Mm. It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry. I get really excited over food. Huh? You can understand? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that someone else can understand my excitement. Also, I haven't eaten in a while, so this is just heaven. You know what I've just realized? You've been treating me so nicely, even when you were so scared at first. And don't worry, I completely understand why. I know a lot of people think that bats are associated with vampires, and vampires, well, let's just say they're not really associated with good things when it comes down to other human beings. But even with all of that in mind, you still decided to help me. Man, you are really nice, aren't you? That is so cool. I tend to avoid full-fledged humans for a reason. My last experience with someone was definitely not the best. I was seeking shelter from the cold, and then all of a sudden I had a broom in my face and someone was throwing water at me telling me that I was some foul creature from hell. Oh, that didn't make me feel very good, but I could understand their fears. And you know, fear tends to drive people to do things that they don't really want to do. I doubt that person wanted to hurt me, but they gotta do whatever they can to keep themselves safe. This world is quite dangerous after all. There are so many things out there that can hurt you. And my biggest advice to you, as a bat human, is just don't focus on it. Focus on the good things. That's what truly matters. For example, bananas. So good. You know, even though we just met, I feel so happy around you. The fact you're so willing to help me despite your fears, it really says a lot. Oh. Thank you so much for understanding me and putting your fears to the side to help me. Without that, I probably would be in a pretty bad state. So, thank you again. Aw, of course I need a thank you. What you did was amazing. Quite remarkable, actually. Full-fledged humans tend to have this fight-or-flight situation. You just trusted in your instincts and helped out someone in need. Speaking of which, I still don't remember what caused me to just get knocked out. I'm usually a pretty careful flyer, so I am pretty shocked that I managed to knock myself out by flying into a pole that was very visible. Happens to the best of us, I guess. Have you just ever have one of those days where you just accidentally hurt yourself and you look at yourself and you are just like, how did I let that happen? You know, that's me right now. After 19 years of official flying, I am reckless enough to fly into a pole in the middle of daylight. Well, it was in the middle of the day, and as a nocturnal being, I was pretty exhausted. I was actually flying back to my home. I had a very long day catching mosquitoes, and then it was time to call it quits. Next thing I know, I'm on the floor with a blinding headache, and then everything goes black, and then I'm here. Sounds very dramatic, 'cause it is, but it's the truth. Sometimes the truth is a little dramatic, and sometimes it isn't. I remember this one time I was sitting outside a window of a human's house and watching this show. It was about romance. Oh, I know. And it was very overly dramatic. I recall seeing this human couple one time, and they were much more calm than the show. However, I've noticed that they were just as happy. Even without the cliche concepts and fancy lightings, they were so happy to be with one another. I've never been in a relationship myself, so I feel like my opinion doesn't really matter. However, I feel like as long as you feel comfortable around the person and you feel happy around them, that's what matters. It's not about the gifts, the cliche events, none of that stuff. What I witnessed from that couple was, as long as they have one another, they were happy and comfortable. I saw true joy. And to be honest, that brought a big old smile to my face. Well, being in a relationship, I don't think it's really required in life. Is it? Last time I checked, I don't have to get married. Well, do bad people get married? I've never heard such a thing, so I guess not. I feel as if a relationship is when both people want to take the next step forward. It's not about having a partner, it's about love. And love is a beautiful thing. Personally, for me, I haven't experienced it much, but I can see its beauty from others. And it's wonderful. Makes you feel all nice and fuzzy, like a peach, and it's just, One day, maybe, I will find someone that I personally love. But right now, I'm not really interested in love. I don't know, it's just not a priority for me at the moment. I just wish to live my life, fly around, and eat bananas. Speaking of which, so good. Man, I've been eating these all my life, yet I'll never get bored of them. Hey, I have a odd question. Do you mind if I hang from the ceiling? Thank you. Well, you see, it's just a comfortable way to just relax around. For you, you might sit down in a chair. For me, hanging upside down is my thing. Also, seeing everything upside down definitely just puts a smile on my face. It's so odd looking, but at the same time, it's my normal. You should try it sometime, in a more safe manner. The last thing I want you to do is to land on your head and give yourself a concussion. Ugh, those things are awful. Speaking of head pains, my headache is still, well, a headache. It's not the worst, but still. Ugh, it's awful. Meh, there's a few days of rest and I should be good to go. You wish for me to stay here? Really? Do you not mind? Oh, man, I really do appreciate that. You see, I'd rather not fly out at the moment. Even when, as you can tell, I'm feeling pretty okay, I don't want to take any chances. Even though my injuries are very minimal, I don't want to risk me getting dizzy and then falling over when I'm flying. That on its own just sounds awful. Ugh. But thank you so much. You've been so kind to me, and honestly, it really puts a big old smile on my big old face. In return, I will make sure to devour all the bugs within your home. I will make sure those yummy little pests don't bother you anymore. It is a mutual relationship. I get an amazing meal, and you don't get bothered by any more bugs. Bada bing, bada boom. Mutualism! Anyways, back to serious mode. I do want to thank you again for helping me when I was injured. It gives me hope knowing that there are people out there that genuinely care about your well-being. You have a heart of gold. You may not think it, but you truly do. Never change. Please, I'm begging you. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I do want to thank a few of my patrons such as Snow Branwen, MyCoin Bitcoin, Jackson Andrews, Dawn219, and Simon Anderson. Thank you so much for pledging to my Patreon, and I appreciate all your support. all day, every day. Now, with that said, I do hope to see you in the next video. See you there!